everybody, time for another 3-minute office meeting. Got a lot of cool stuff to talk about this week. The first thing is the new website is up. It's finally done. There's a lot of cool functionality. Go check it out, simplyvegasrealestate.com. Now, there's a couple things you can do to help drive business back to you. As you go through, you'll notice a couple things. First of all, the agent roster, of course, is fed directly from whatever you put into Backagent. If you don't see yourself, you don't see your photo, it's because your photo was super pixelated and we actually deleted it out. So in order to be on, you'll see the website looks high quality. I don't want to have some picture from 20 years ago or some picture that's super pixelated on there. So if we see pictures that don't look good, not that you're unattractive, if your photo isn't of good quality, we're going to delete it. Also, if you go through and your bio says, I'm a great real estate agent, and that's all you have for your bio, it looks unprofessional, it looks tacky. We're going to be calling you and asking you to beef that thing up a little bit with why people should do business with you. Now, one of the features that's not quite there yet, which will be there soon, is the fact that on Backagent, you'll actually be able to enter listings that you sold along with a photo, and they'll be stored next to your profile in the system. We can't do that with MLS rules. We have to do it externally, and they're both Backagent and our webmaster are working on that right now. You're also going to notice on the main page that we are featuring properties. Any home that you have over $500,000 or say that you want to feature on the main page, all you have to do is write up a little blurb about it and send it over to Elaine at my office with one high-res photograph, and we'll get that uploaded and linked back to you. So make sure you do that. You'll see we started with just a few, but if you have stuff you want featured for your clients, it's a great listing presentation selling point that'll be featured on our site with everything else. You can do that as well. Also, when you look at the bottom of that page, you're going to see some videos. Those are videos right now. Honestly, I just threw the only 3 I had up, one of which is a bumper for Simply Vegas and 2 of which are properties that I did with Ariel. If you have great videos of your properties and you want them featured on the main page, all you have to do is email me a link to that page and we'll feature it on the main page too. It's not just about me, it's not just about Gavin, it's about everybody. So we're just kind of starting with what we had. Now, the next thing I want to talk about real quick, moving on, is going to be managing the expectations of your higher end clients when it comes to listings. This came up this week where somebody called me and they said, hey, I just took a listing, and what they want me to do is they want me to do a high-end brokers open where I invite the top 50 agents and they're all going to come, and that's how we're going to sell the house. Now, as soon as I heard this story, I knew exactly where this person got the idea. This person's client's been watching way too much $1 Million Listing. Now, when somebody comes at you, it's fine to have a brokers open, but you need to manage expectations. I hit it right, address it straight away. Let me guess, you've been watching $1 Million Listing New York, and that's why you think we need to do this. A lot of people don't understand the reason those are so popular and the reason they work in New York. There is no centralized database for properties in Manhattan. They don't have one like we had the MLS here. So the brokers really do have to go out and see those listings. And so much of that stuff is sold off market that if you don't go see it and you don't know what's available, you're going to be cut out and you won't know. So the reason that those things happen, the reason they're so successful is because the way they do business is polar different opposite from how we do it here. So if your client wants you to have a brokers open, understand the top 50 agents probably don't have an hour or 2 hours to spare to drive to their house to stand around and have a drink and look at it. We have the high-res photos within the MLS, we have the high-res video, we have all of those things, and we'll come see it when we have a client. Now, if they still want to do a brokers open, don't let them limit it to just the top 50. Say we should open it up to everybody, because then at least you're going to have traffic. Your traffic's probably going to be somebody that's been in the business for 3 weeks that has also watched $1 Million Listing that wants to come hobnob and look around the house, but at least you'll have traffic and you won't fall on your face. Now, the last thing I want to talk about today is there was an article that came out where a brokerage just had to settle for $500,000 to a client that says that they got steered unknowingly to a title company that this brokerage had a relationship with. The reason we use that affiliated business agreement is so we can protect ourselves from this. So if you use a vendor that's not listed by name on that affiliated business agreement, you need to make sure that you are writing them in, typing them in before your clients sign it, because we need to protect ourselves from that. All right, well, that's all I got for this week. I hope you guys have a great week, and let's go sell some real estate.